take a quick look at finding slant isotopes. So this is going to be preparation for calculus and the isotopes. So under isotopes on the right hand side you should have some space. We're going to look at slant isotopes, and slant isotopes are pretty easy. Finding a slant isotope of a rational function
could ever take me from your hand.
Really all you need to know is if the largest power on the top is exactly one larger than the bottom larger power, then it has a slant isotope. So again, if the largest power on the top is exactly one more than the largest power on the bottom, then it has a slant isotope. This is a listening check. Go ahead and let's see, what shall we do? Just check it if you're listening. Let's underline slant isotope. Alright, so how do you go about finding the slant isotope? It's really simple. All you do is just divide them. Okay, so usually you have a rational function. All you do is divide it. Alright, so I'm going to do the box method, and then on the second example I'll do long division. So something multiplied by 2x squared minus 6 is going to be 4x cubed minus 5. You need to zero fill the missing one, so you can see it's missing an x, so you put 0x. So we put the 1 on top, and we're going to multiply by something that I don't know, and it's going to give us the 4x cubed minus 5. So that first box should be 4x cubed, because when I multiply that's what I get. So that times that is that, so that's going to be 2x. That times that is 0x squared. That times that is negative 12x. To fill out this bottom, remember it has to add up to the x squared one. It has to add up to 0, so that also has to be 0. So that times that is 0, so that has to be 0. And we've done this before, this long division. So again, if you don't remember, just go into the video for long division using the box method, or you could do the long division. So here, so when I do this division, I have 2x with a remainder of 12x, because that's the only way that I get negative 12x to be 0. So I have a remainder of 12x minus 5. Alright, and basically what it says is the slant isotope is the actual whole number. So the slant isotope is the line y equals 2x. So just the whole number without the remainder. That's the slant isotope. So this next example, I'm going to do long division. If you want to see that, just Google long division of polynomials and you'll see what that is. And then I'll do the box method as well, because I prefer the box method. But the long division works just as well. So I'm going to set it up for the box method because we know the bottom times something is going to equal the top. I just need to find out what that something is. But I'll do, like I said, I'll do long division first. So long division first come, first serve. So the first thing goes in the house, the bottom goes outside the house. Then you ask yourself, how many times is x squared going to x cubed? It goes x times. Alright, so then multiply everything by that x. So you're going to get x cubed, 8x squared, and 15x. And you're subtracting the two things. Then that's going to give you negative 5x minus 19x minus 12. And then how many times does x squared go into that? It goes negative 5 times. So negative 5 times that is negative 5x squared. And then that's going to give me negative 40x minus 75. And then you subtract the two things, that goes away. That's going to be 21x, and that's going to be positive 63. So the whole number is x minus 5, and the remainder is the 21x plus 63. So again, my slight isotope, this is a listening check. Go ahead and box this whole answer, x minus 5 with the remainder. Put a box around the whole thing. It's going to be the line y equals x minus 5. I'm going to do the same thing in the box method because that's what I'm used to doing. Alright, so x squared plus 8x plus 15 on the top, and I know that on the side I'm going to have something else. So really it's going to be one less, it's going to be an x and a number. Alright, then the first thing goes in the first box, that's x cubed, and then that times that is x cubed, so it's x. So now multiply everything by x, that's what you get. The diagonals add up to that, so that's going to have to be minus 5x squared, so that's going to be negative 5. That's going to be negative 40x, and that's going to be negative 75. And these x's have to add up to the 4x. So I'm going to have a remainder here in order for it to add up to the 4x of negative 21x. And then on the negative 75 has to add up negative 12, so I'm going to have a remainder of positive 63. So you see, we get the exact same answer. There's two different methods of doing the exact same thing. The most important thing here is to get the slant isotope, you divide the rational function in order to find the slant isotope. So we're going to actually add that right there. You divide the rational function in order to find the slant isotope. The listening check, go ahead and underline divide the rational function in order to find the slant isotope. Basically this entire sentence we're just writing out. Underline it all. And that's pretty much what all I needed to catch you up on before we actually move on to the next topic. So let's practice.